So let's go back to the big headline and try and go beyond it. Ladies and gentlemen, with Mangalyaan, India had revolutionized space exploration, showing that not only was it just possible for a second world developing country to explore space, it is possible at a fraction of the cost. Is it now time for a similar indigenized revolution in the AI sector? Well, India today took the first major step towards AI Atmanirbharta, with the government announcing plans to develop its own AI foundational model, which is very similar to ChatGPT, to Gemini and DeepSeek. Speaking at a press conference on India's AI mission, the Union Minister for Electronics and IT, Ashwini Vaishnav, confirmed that the country's large language model will be ready in just 10 months. Now, a common computing facility with 18,000 GPUs has been launched. Now, what are GPUs? GPUs are essentially the brains which power artificial intelligence. We all know what CPUs are. Think of GPUs as CPUs on steroids. So 18,000 of them will be available for startups, for researchers, for developers in the coming days. 10,000 of them are already available. Listen into what Vaishnav said.
Very happy to share with you that based on this common compute facility, the startups who wanted to develop foundational models will get the opportunity to develop India's own foundational models now, India's own LLMs and models which are foundational models, plus the models which are focused on particular sectors or particular applications or particular problem. So this will be a very big service to the country in the sense that many large problems can be solved. We started the call for proposals today, and with this we will start a series of discussions with the startups, IT services companies, the established companies, the academia, the researchers, to give their proposals for starting the foundational, for creating the foundational models.
So let's try and quickly break down what and give you a comprehensive picture. First, start with the what. What a desi AI could mean. Number one, it could result in AI-powered affordable healthcare solutions. So healthcare is a key sector that will benefit. Then education, personalized multilingual education skill. Imagine if you would open any e-learning video and it could be automatically translated to any language. Then, when it comes to climate change, with the help of AI, you could predict climate change, you could predict weather patterns, you could save lives, you could save infrastructure, you can predict literally the future. Then there's agri-tech innovations, precision farming here, with maximizing the yield, minimizing wastage here, ensuring maximum output. And then boosting financial inclusion with the help of AI tools, and also strengthening national security, strengthening national governance. Now that is the what of AI-dependent model would be. Now the question is, why do we need it? Number one, what the last week has shown in the form of comparing ChatGPT to DeepSeek is that we need to avoid AI reliance on Western hegemony. That's been a focus which India has been highlighting, that it should not go by the US narrative. That narrative extends through AI platforms. It should then be shielded by geopolitical AI restrictions here in the form of censorship. It will prevent data control by foreign entities here. Why should our servers be pushed in a different country? It would develop AI for the local languages and dialects and community needs in India, making it a lot more accessible platform for India. And most importantly, it can counter China's censored AI. If you search Arunachal Pradesh on DeepSeek, it will not give you a response. And we need an Atmanirbhar AI which ensures that it aligns with our national interests and with our national objectives here. Now, the problems. What I just said might sound familiar to you because the need to have an Atmanirbhar vocal for local tech in big tech has been before, but we have not worked on it. Remember Koo, it was supposed to be an alternative to Twitter. It's shut down. Then there was Indus app, which was supposed to be an alternative to Google's Play Store against Apple's ecosystem. That did not work as well. There was Bharat GPT. Now that was India's first actual GPT attempt, but it lacked the scale of computing adoption. Then there was Hype Messenger, which was supposed to be India's desi version to WhatsApp. Does anyone ever use it? Takatak was supposed to be the replication of, to be our answer to TikTok when we banned TikTok. Instead, everyone just moved to Instagram. There was even a Namo app store. It failed to even attract developers here. So the problem is this entire made for India chorus is not something new. But the point is we have never been able to historically implement it beyond going behind basic jingoistic terms. And now I'm going to point out an aspect about AI which probably most people will not tell you to. Is it worth developing an AI model? Let's look at the calculations here. India has just bear with me for a second, let's keep this plate on. India has about 12,896 NVIDIA H100 GPUs. Each GPU takes 700 watts of electricity. That's 9.03 megawatts here. Let's roll the graphic plate here. The next, so these are just 12,900 NVIDIA H100s. It has 1480 NVIDIA H200 GPUs, which also takes 700 watts. That comes to 1.03 megawatts. And then third, it also has about a similar number of GPUs, 740 GPUs of AMD, that takes 0.44 megawatts. Now, if you add all three of them, of the 1500 GPUs, which Ashwini Vaishnav says is with us at this point, it comes down to 10.05 megawatts. Now you expand this and look at if these GPUs are working 24/7 a day, 365 days, what is the energy calculation? It comes to a whopping 91,980 megawatts an hour. That's the energy consumption. Where will that energy consumption come from in a country which is already dependent on fossil fuels? And to put that in context, 91,980 megawatts an hour is the energy consumption which is powering 85,000 Indian households a year. That is the amount of a hike in our energy bills we're looking at. So the question is two-folded. Can India become an AI superpower? But also, should it become an AI superpower? Is it worth it?